It's time for Game Jam!
What's a game jam? I don't think I've...
Hey, over here, bucko!
A game jam is where you compete against others to create a game as fast as you can within a given time limit. I've made like 100 videos on different game jams already, but I can still milk this cow a little more, and I just so happen to like milk, so I ain't stopping anytime soon. Today is Bracky's game jam with about 9,000 other participants, making it the second largest jam in the entire world. Right next to my grandma's jam, because my god, that's one hell of a jam. Anyway, let's get started on our game. This is gonna be fun. So before we get to it, I'm just gonna go ahead and move across the entire goddamn continent. 10-hour drive. See you later, nerds. Oh, new apartment. What's up, boys? Why is there so many boxes everywhere? I'm gonna just go to IKEA, buy some furniture. No, god, there's more boxes now. I'm gonna go sleep. So I woke up 4 days later, and it seems we only have 3 days left to finish a 7-day game. But that's no problem if I just don't sleep. So I busted out the vitamin bears and milk. A lot of milk. And with milk and vitamin bears flowing through my veins, it's time to get to work. The theme for the game jam is rewind. Yeah.
It's rewind time.
So I wrote down some ideas and thoughts, which is probably the most thinking I've done this whole year. I settled on making a game where you replay the same level several times, but every time you do, there's a change in the map or your abilities. So I set up a list with everything to do on Trello.com, and I swear to God, stop asking me what this website... Stop! I said stop!
Shut!
So I started a new Unity project, opened it up, and added bean. The bean represents the player, and since we don't really have a whole lot of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and yoink the movement from my game Carlson into this game. Carlson is a game I'm working on, by the way, which you can wishlist on Steam. I'm just saying, we're currently the 28th most wishlisted game in the world, so let's get to number 1, baby. Anyway, we now have basic movement, and you can pick up abilities like double jump, which allows you to complete the level. But it looks kind of bad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do some more programming. Icon in Photoshop, particles using Unity's particle system, more code, post-processing, and boom, just like that, it kind of looks good, my guy. Oh no, look at this big old gap. There's no way I can jump that. Oof. Oh wait, what's this? A mother freaking double jump? Wow, that's so convenient. Now I can clear the jump easy. My god. So yeah, that's like the general idea of the game. But as you can probably tell, the game is looking kind of terrible right now. So we need some textures. So I found cc0textures.com with a lot of cool textures, and would you look at that, this one is perfect. Alrighty, don't mind me, I'ma just go ahead and roses are red, violets are blue, yoink. That didn't rhyme. Anyway, make sure to check out cc0textures.com, really cool textures, and it's completely free. So yeah, here's what the new graphics look like. I'm going for a super simple, kind of dreamy style something. Like most of the time, I have no idea what I'm actually doing, but it's like 2 AM right now. I'm dying inside, so I'm gonna go hit the sack. So I woke up the second day and my brain was like, hey, let's add some swords to the game. So now we're gonna be adding sword combat to the game, apparently. Never done that before, but hey, you know what they say? Swords are cool. So first I modeled a sword in Blender, and then I modeled an arm, because holding a sword without an arm is usually kinda hard. And there it is, boys, a sword and a hand. Now we just gotta find a way to connect them, you feel me? So we're just gonna go ahead and yeah, wrap those fingers around, and also, what the f is going on with that pinky finger? Is it just me, or is it looking kinda thin? Anyway, eventually I wrapped all of his fingers around, however the thumb ended up being kind of broken. Yeah. Then I made a few animations, some particles using Unity's particle system, and here we have the basic sword mechanics. You can block by holding right click, and you can even throw the sword, which apparently doesn't work at all. Okay. The sword fighting is heavily inspired by a game I saw called Shady Knight, and it's got some really cool mechanics. Anyway, we have now created the most terrifying bean this world has ever seen. But what's the point of a killer bean if there's no one to kill? That kind of just makes him a bean, and that kind of sucks. So I made an enemy model, and when I say made, I mean just reused the model from like half a year ago, because I can. So anyway, I added him into the game, and he's pretty fun to play around with, since he's completely physics-based and also really dumb, which kind of reminds me of someone else I know actually, but can't quite place my finger on who it is. Okay guys, this is literally me when drinking all of the secret milk under the sink. Guys, smash like if this is relatable, guys, and also if this is totally you guys when you drink the milk and you are Then we just do a bit of this, and we now have some sword combat stuff. Slicing red boys is pretty fun because red boys. Now, swords are pretty cool and all, but have you ever tried bow? But here's the problem, shooting arrows require trajectory prediction, and I can't remember anything from physics classes in high school, so... And by giving this formula to the enemy, he can now calculate the angle and speed he needs to shoot to hit the player. Then we just make a bow model in Blender, and hold up, is it just me or is it looking kind of thick? And just like that, we have an archer enemy, who is really annoying by the way, because I think I made him a bit too accurate. Oh boy, what a lovely what's that sound? Anyway, that's the end of day 2. I'm slowly losing my sanity, so I'm gonna go hit the sack now. It's the final day, and we have a lot of things to do. So first off, I started making maps, because there are no maps in the game, and it's, you know, just kinda important, otherwise we don't have a f***ing game. So anyway, I made a mini boss as well, who is really big and fat, so I think I'm gonna call him your mom. Then I made a spike trap, which was a bad idea, because I've walked into it like 500 times already, so... Yeah, f me, am I right? Also made some areas where you have to defeat all of the enemies to proceed. And then put together a main menu so you can actually play the game, because, you know, that's kind of cool. And of course, a tutorial level for all of you who aren't epic gamers like me. I mean, personally, I've never needed a tutorial in my entire life. Oh. Level 1, easy. I'm a pro gamer, so this will be no tutorials are for noobs. Fair enough. I'm dead. I should have read a tutorial. Okay, we need to go back. Anyway, we need some music, so I hit up my friend. I need some music. My friend is the guy who's making music for my game Carlson, and if you don't know what Carlson is, it's actually a game I'm working on, which you can wishlist right now. We're trying to get to the #1 spot, so make sure you hit wishlist right now. Anyway, he whipped out a sick-ass track in like 2 days. Kind of gives me some Donkey Kong vibes. Absolute banger, so go check it out on his channel with some exclusive artwork for the game, link down below, very cool. The only thing missing now is a little bit more juice. I really enjoy sound design, and it will definitely make anything stand out way more, so yeah, sound cool. I also gave it some juice in the form of oomph by adding some hit markers, screen shake, and a little text pop up whenever you kill enemies. Get over here, bam! Oh wow! No, dunk! Say hello to my little friend, slam dunk, baby! Yeah! Then I decided, for some reason, to hide milk on every single level. It's 7 AM right now. I'm so tired. Somebody send help, please. This is not a joke. I actually need help. Somebody send help, please. I also did some final playtesting to make sure everything works fine, which it absolutely did not. It's a goddamn mess out here, and we only have like 3 hours to fix it. So, uh-oh. And finally, I made some art, icons, screenshots, and everything else needed for the game page. Then uploaded everything to itch.io and submitted with like 40 minutes remaining, and it feels kind of bad to waste 40 minutes, but I've also been awake for like 27 hours straight programming, and I'm dead inside. So it's finally time to hit the sack. I got up the next day after sleeping for a whooping 2 hours, and apparently the game is already on speedrun.com, and there's a speedrunning Discord and some pretty insane runs of the game already. You guys are weird. Anyway, the game is absolutely free to download. There's a link in the description down below if you want to check it out for yourself. Also, just to clarify this, I'm withdrawing from the competition. I'm no longer competing because my game is getting a lot of ratings simply because they know who I am, which feels unfair to everyone else who joined the game jam, and it's just weird. But it's not a big deal at all because game jams are all about having fun, learning new skills, not sleeping at all, and dying inside, all of which I did. So yeah, I'm satisfied. Anyway, check out the game if you're interested. Also check out the music my friend provided. Make sure you watch his video and follow me on all of my other social media or get smacked. Links down below. Also, have you heard about this game called Carlson? You can wishlist it on Steam right now. We're trying to get to the #1 wishlist spot, so make sure you wishlist Carlson on Steam right now. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys are all epic gamers. Smash like if you like, smash dislike if you don't. Also, isn't that subscribe button looking kind of thick? I'm just saying, you know, just putting it out there. You should probably press it. Only 36% of you guys are subbed. What the fuck? Anyway, drink your milk, hit Billy, and beat your goddamn will.
Whoops. This is supposed to be a bow.
Yeah, I didn't think this through.